Probably against Pig, I should have had it Phono on the Fixer-Upper. I think against Vanessa, the things that I lose to, I'd rather have Phono on the Spike Shield. First field since it's faster, and Poison Fixer. Either way, you'd be dead no matter what. No, faster is Spike Shield into the Spike Shield mirror. Lets you pressure the shield from the force field. Like, if they're force field and I have the half-speed Spike Shield, you could do damage before the force field goes off. Also, if they have a Poison Fixer, you probably still want the faster Spike Shield. You just want your damage instance to be faster. If they're not damaging your shield, you get 2 Spike Shield activations in 8 seconds. It's like roughly the same board either way. Any burst would have been countered by amount of shield of Fixer. Yeah. It just depends what you're trying to beat, like I said. It's probably better against Pig to have it the other way. Hey, reversed. Okay. It's always arbitrage. It's always arbitrage. You could also say against Burst, because the cooldown difference between the Fixer-Upper and Spike Shield is smaller. You got the window to get the damage in between the attacks, rather than having to wait for the Spike Shield. Like, you could just kill the Burst Shield, or the Burst build before they can kill you.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about my... Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
I guess that's a start. Considered adding a soundtrack from Rock Band. No, that's... obviously not. Yeah. For that fight, it obviously would have been better to have the phonograph on the Fixer-Upper. However, again, rewind to the Boulder fight that we lost. For that fight, you just need Fixer-Upper to be the Spike Shield to be faster. Ah, fuck. We should have a full board.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
But yeah, there's always timing issues with that comp. It's one of the big weaknesses of being stuck playing Spike Shield. And by generally, the damage enchantment versions of the comp are way better. We got there.
I can already see the treasures I'll put here.
Cringe.
Oh, a customer.
How is pepper spray not a food? It has pepper in the name. roll into a Ganjo. Too much gold, I think. That was bushel, not food. Yeah, true. What's up with that? Is the bow just too slow? They have, what, 450 health and a bunch of shield. I don't even get rid of the shield until this swings twice. The third swing, we're in Sandstorm already. Guess not quite in Sandstorm. Basically in Sandstorm. Countdown's the beginning.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting
Rush
for.
is good. First XP. Spike shield said 10% of the max shield you had this fight, and the weapon's ridiculous. That I don't know why you would want that to exist. Would be very not okay. Oh wait, 10% of the max shield. Oh wait, then it's just it's Balloon Bot. Angry Balloon Bot. I bet I missed the 10%.
Reward the peaceful, punish the...
I guess it's Angry Balloon Bot that doesn't have to lose the shield. But it'd still probably be better for the fixed upper boards to be that way. Hey, Petrosium, thanks for the prime. Thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Doubles its effectiveness.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
You do see these tusks, right? I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
Because it tasted so good, right? Ow. Thing of beauty.
No hard feelings, right?
Triple yo-yo Jabalian drum. Sick. Oh. Crits on Jabalian drum too.
More is more, I always say.
And the race Carl. Oh my god. Not really trying to upgrade everything at B1, B2. I just want to try to dupe the matchbox. So just take the random item.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains. Use that for the good of all.
Well, that was easy.
Moving up in the world.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Alright, rolling now. Still need marbles.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. There's fun size. And
Okay,
then
we're basically high rolling now.
Okay, now tell me
That's good enough for me to say that that's high rolling.
huge.
There's the second game tonight where we've gotten Rush on Pig and we're just not using it.
The smaller the portions, the finer the...
Oh, look, marbles.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Okay.
Buyer's remorse never.
And a day 3 signet ring.
I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
So what, we could upgrade the Ganjo. We're probably just gonna be 1v2 to upgrade everything. So let's go here.
I may not be the most masterful trainer, but I must be
This
the cheapest.
is a ton of life.
Half my life mastering that technique. So like 9 years.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
Good obsidian for Matchbox or Rushworks.
My
Ooh.
dreams are too
Tasty Matchbox.
big for you to steal.
This opponent's not a problem.
Next time I'll show you what I learned.
See, Matchbox's Draconic Rage would be funny. A lot of damage. What is that? 150 damage. Every time a medium is used.
Good food feeds body.
If I had two small non-weapons, putting them in would get me a slightly more health, but I do not. Care about Bushel. I guess this is all better than 5 regen anyway.
Oh, you want to join my act?
Cinders, please. Please.
Not my finest performance.
Whatever. There's B1, B2. Upgrade all the things.
I teach, you learn. We're a good team.
Not planning on playing weapons.
You seem lighter.
It's good if we ever get crit on the matchboxes. A little crit on the matchboxes. Sure, why not?
Your enlightenment is my reward.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
It's worth it to upgrade a silver hammer to gold to dupe something. You could. If we have a silver hammer on our bench on level 7, I'd probably do that here. Try to get a third matchbox. Yeah, matchbox can't be in the same class that has burn skills. Even without burn skills, matchbox is one of Pig's best items. Like you're wasting the hammer. Oh yeah, you're not even losing any value on it. It still upgrades the same way, as long as you're upgrading a silver to a gold. You just wouldn't want to do it on your level 13 upgrade, upgrading a silver hammer to a gold hammer. Find dupe items now? No, not really. So it's the game is giving you an upgrade, but because you're upgrading it before buying it, you get to buy it as a dupe.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
The third matchbox will both matchboxes of silver, unless we have 2 gold hammers. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, I think we went over this yesterday, too. Does not work the way that I would like it to, unfortunately. How good is Poppy Field? I don't think I've ever put a Poppy Field on my board. It only gets up to 20%. Welp. Gonna take the income.
That belongs in a museum, but I guess you can keep it.
Yeah, second marbles would be good here. I'd be happy with that.
Come to lay gold at my altar.
Shipping container. Yep, shipping container could get it. Way lower odds than it used to be, though. The pool was so big. Easiest way to find a third matchbox is level up reward. 2 matchboxes. The dupe. We used silver hammer on a bronze matchbox while a bronze matchbox was in the shop. So when we bought it, it did an upgrade. I feel like it's worse than our current win condition. It is cool though. Plays well with the bushel. Like cutting healing items for it. And no. I don't think we're playing that one. Healthy Hoarder's a good upgrade. That's kind of it. Improvised Protection's okay. I think it's intentional to give dupe items. I think it is. Like, it's been that way for patches. It's well known that the level up rewards can give dupes.
If you have to ask the
I feel like if that's not the way they wanted it to work, they would change it, or would have changed it by now. Yeah, there's no reason to not do this.
Shall I gift wrap it for you? You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
I believe this is still the board. I'd rather go full defense than play a yo-yo.
You do see these tusks, right?
It's fun tech. I like the hammer tech. I kind of like the balance between like trying to dupe things with hammer and just upgrading everything at B1, B2. Like I think that's a cool trade-off that you got to think about while playing Pig, and to an extent, Dually. But at the same time, part of the reason why that trade-off is so interesting is just because B1, B2 is so disgustingly strong. But
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
maybe that just means the ability to dupe certain items also a little too strong.
Hello, little
Shit map.
sentient.
Nope.
Business. I will play this game with you.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Don't want to mess with the piggy bank. Too much inventory finagling.
You're a smart one for your size.
It's in play, might as well. 30 shield on the jewelry now. To the moon we go. So what we could upgrade the Ganjo if we think that's something that matters. We can also get 10% more burn. It feels weirdly important right now.
Moving up in the world. All things in moderation. I hope that brat Quixel was watching.
I just want to cut the bird when I find something better. Not sure exactly what that something better is going to be, but
4 legs because I carry this company.
some random piggle probably counts as better. Ooh.
We Empyreans are here to guide you and sell you a few.
I mean, that's the best crook enchant, but... Oh, wait, no. Subsidian, not crit. That is the worst crook enchant? Thought that was crit. This is a lot worse when it doesn't charge. Obsidian Succulence is too late. Oh, it is a weapon. Ooh. Would have gotten haste. Restorative Lemonade Stand. Double heal. +3 income. Well,
You reject our
disappointing
gifts?
enchants.
Oh, you can't afford them.
Obsidian Crook giving more damage would be broken. Have you read Crit Crook? Because Crit Crook is significantly better than that.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Crit Crook is kind of the whole reason that Crook is a playable comp. Golden Cash Register isn't bad. It's expensive. Ugh. No!
All cannon, no ball.
Adira has surpassed me in power, but he can never surpass me in years.
That's cool. It leaks
I
good.
have seen such talent once before, and it bloomed into Adira.
Remember,
I'm playing it, sure.
small boxes.
I could play that for the PvE fight coming up. I do not have the hammer to dupe that.
I think that suits you beautifully.
You can get it from the upgrade your weapons encounter, the rare thing that you can only get from the rare encounter, or random encounter.
No funny business.
Yeah, you can get it from that. I think it's just that and random enchants. Pretty much these can appear more often in shop. No, you can only get the matchbox that is the highest rarity. offered to you. So if you have a silver and a gold, you can never get a silver matchbox in the shop.
Hey, I was just joking. For me, this is talking fast. Your coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
You use the core or another ray. Another ray. Another ray. Yeah, this is pretty good. Dupe the Omega Ray and we're happy. Yeah, that seems difficult. Okay, wait, let's menu trick try to get another shipment. That's all I want out of life is another shipment.
Your coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
It worked! I've never actually had it work before.
I would give it for
Amazing.
Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Okay, less amazing.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. Do you have to leave already?
I don't play it until it's a higher tier, but could be good. Comes to the menu, resets the vendor, having seen the item that you bought. Yes. I think it resets all of the things that are in the shop too, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, it forgets the things that were in the first roll were there. We have a loot box problem? Is it a problem when I'm getting playables out of it?
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Yeah, that menu trick used to be a big deal back when Pole showed up early, because you could use it to force higher tier versions of like combat core quickly. You could like buy your silver combat core, leave Pole, go back to exit to main menu, go back in, and try to upgrade the combat core immediately.
You've got talent.
You do the same thing with
You should
Port.
put it toward nobler use.
Yeah, that's one of the things I don't usually worry too much about how the game decides to implement things. That one's a little spooky. That one does feel like there's an issue.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you? You might try JJ's shop. Real.
Does that mean merchants are local? No, it means there's something about the state that isn't maintained when going to menu. It's definitely not local. But it doesn't keep what was in the shop in the state when you exit. So when you go to main menu, it clears all of the temporary state that it's maintaining. But when you go back in, it doesn't remember what the shop was before you modified it. It just remembers what the shop currently is. But it's losing enchantments when you go to menu. Yeah, like enchantments were a part of the temporary state too that wasn't maintained. Though that got fixed, right? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't assume that it's local. That would be absurd, but...
Ice quiet
Something crazy is going on with the state,
Spring, winter stays.
where the state's not being
This
saved
hot,
correctly.
noisy place.
Oh, what? I can't... Can I fit it? I can kind of fit it.
Much stuff. Never thought I'd say it.
Stay warm.
I feel like I'm griefing my ice cream truck to do this, but it's pretty sweet. Client shouldn't tell the server. Well, it's not. I don't think it's that the client's telling the server, "Yo, I saw these items." It's when you exit to main menu, the server is disconnecting you from your current game, and when you load back into the game, it doesn't remember the state. Like, it's not saving that there was this item in the shop that you had previously bought. But yes, if the client was telling the server that, that would be very bad. Yeah, I think my explanation for it is the most likely, but... I feel like there would be bigger issues if it was trusting the client for stuff like that.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
I don't have a high-value property. I could sell the truffles onto it to make a bunch of gold here. But I'm never selling the ice cream truck, so it's not really worth it. Oh, it's also not a property. It's just a vehicle. Never mind.
That's okay. It was nice to see you.
The issue of streamer clients. I mean, doesn't Freya on Pig always give you Giant Ice Club? Freya's how you pivot into this comp, right? Or are you hung up on Neophiliac? I guess Neophiliac's pretty silly. I didn't pick up the stopwatch with the club and pepper. I didn't think it was worth it. I want to be keeping the matchboxes fast, and the stopwatch takes forever to activate. Like, the faster the rest of the board is, the more Ice Cream Truck activates, rather than waiting 10 seconds for a stopwatch to activate. And so I wasn't even sure that I really want to be playing the club, because it does slow down the Ice Cream Truck. Like, the plan might supposed to just be everything is fast enough that you perma-freeze the board with Ice Cream Truck, and you just eventually kill them with Burn. But especially with the free skill that we have, the club is probably fine.
Boring.
Crit chance on club? Oh, yeah, probably. Probably. This doesn't do anything anymore because we're not playing shield items. That's fucked. Rip. Club OP. No, it's good. It's a plan.
Hello, old friend. Pleased to meet you.
Heavy. Oh, this does grief the coolant leak. Nah, I think I'd rather just do this. Have the pepper on the club. Yeah, like that last fight probably would have been better off if instead of playing the club, we just went all in on matchbox speed. We could freeze a couple of items forever.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared? Prepare you for gold. Your enlightenment is my reward.
One shot, one kill is funny. Not skipping a bonus fight for pole.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Why don't I ever just play this to get a faster initial activation? Get the club started faster. Power drill would be cool here. Where would it go? I don't think so.
Good meat. I mean, good to meet you. Ancient One Cat destroyed many Sphinxians.
You have a lot of income. Got a lot of shield now too.
You do see these tusks, right?
Okay, so 1 in 3 that this just kills them when it activates by perma-freezing the double barrel. They also just not do enough damage. That's also fine. Nice bonk. Nice bonk. Oh, they still needed it for the crit. Did they? I guess it depends what they have. They might have just gotten this. Great Mod freeze bricks them. Nah, they have flashy. The Ramrod's only doing 20% crit there.
Your things are so dull. Let me brighten them.
Icy? That doesn't reload itself anymore? Oh! Wait. Does it? It's diamond and doesn't even reload itself? Oh yeah, it is another ammo. Another item, huh. Welp. Juggler would be so sick. This is just like the Omega Juggler board.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
Try to keep that around for just to remove it from the drop pool. We've got the space. Would I drop ice cream truck? No, I'd be fine with this getting more charge. Like this getting charged does charge the Ice Club too, just indirectly. Helps permafreeze the board.
People
Gotta hit an
first,
upgrade.
Profit 10. Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
As a GSMN master merchant, I can sell you things. I can feel my lead.
Worth a try. Black pepper, better than jewelry now that I have shield on Matchbox. I wanted this because it gets everything going a second faster. So when jewelry activates at 3 seconds, it activates the Matchbox, which then starts the freeze chain going. Whereas black pepper makes me not start until 4 seconds.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
The time to kill is so long. I'm not even keeping this. Easiest way to win is just not let your opponent take any game actions. It's a good plan.
Any good fights lately?
Both of these really want to be upgraded.
I respect new food. Bare hands are not.
I think we start with this one. Doubles the charge, doubles my damage basically. We do still have the lance.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
I'm
Come
a
on.
people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
I don't think I'm ever playing with yo-yo. This means non-weapons, right? Yeah.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Collect his items still guaranteed the skill. I mean, I might as well. I'm not doing anything else in my inventory space.
I should warn you.
Why not, right?
I'm not like other Jabalians.
That one's less relevant because you can still get the one that we just got. You'd have to upgrade it. But yeah, if we got the lance I can hold on to, the other diamond that he drops I can hold on to.
Come on in. Let's chat. Maybe I should lower my prices.
Make
I've skipped so many big bites. I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
Go here,
I
maybe.
am eager to test your abilities and to improve them
You
in
freeze, your weapons gain 20 damage. I mean, I do freeze a lot. 20 damage is kind of irrelevant. I work with Yo-Yo. Yeah, I still don't think I'd want to put Yo-Yo on this board, though. Yo-Yo slows down your freezes. Properties might have been good. Ice Cream Truck's not a property.
There is so much more.
Like the haste. These 3 items, 2 seconds, first time I freeze. Oh, it gives me an Neophiliac too, right? Oh. Yeah. This is my only haste. Oh no, I have Rush. I have Rush. I'm gonna take 10% more damage.
Was right. You are a quick study.
Like, we're stockpiling gold, stockpiling gold already.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Yeah, they're both pretty irrelevant. This one at least works on the first activations. And we can get more gold easier than we get more freezes.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
I do no damage! Holy shit. It's only froze 5 times? Oh no. Shatter might have been good. Nah, Shatter's like the same amount of damage as the gold thing. Stopwatch would have done more. Yeah, for a fight like that, stopwatch is good. It just depends what you're trying to beat. I guess we don't need heavy. I did think this was going to be a little bit faster than it ended up being. Gold is 1 burn now. True. Upgrade the rewards card.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Oops, not that one. Just get rid of that for now.
just a simple investor. They say gold not spent is nothing but rocks.
Get burned on the matchbox.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Phone's gonna melt if we don't win fast. True.
Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
Okay, so this gets to upgrade the truck.
Moving up in the world.
Are we holding on the vineyard? Because it gains value. Okay. Hopefully good enough.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
They can't beat the 99-second freeze. Scary. Sell all here. You could. I'm greedy. Yeah, we have no game in the single weapon radiant. We just lose.
All things in moderation. Not happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
One more try. Yeah, this thing is so much slower than it. No, punish. So much slower than I thought it was gonna be. Last time I played Ice Cream Truck, it was back when it charged for. Didn't it like charge for 2 seconds and had a 6-second cooldown? Ugh.
Greetings, mortal.
Shiny boomerang. Shiny bootstraps. Shielded caltrops. Defense to increase juggler odds. I mean, that's what I was doing until the previous day. I held it for like 3 days.
I kinda like you.
And then I sold it for strength.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
I love that you are weak. It is my joy to make you strong. Ancient one
I guess that's good.
destroyed many sphinxes. My people believe in peace. Boring! My dreams are too
Lifesteal is
big
huge.
for you to steal.
Not really. It's nice.
Well, I guess
Never mind, it was huge. It was huge! You were right! One shot dodged. There was no point in that fight that I thought I was winning. Even as they died, I thought I was dead. Oh, we take those. We take those. Lifesteal did carry hard. I thought they were just eventually going to get to use this with some shield and we were going to be dead, but all the timings lined up perfect. Yeah, 12k healing. Not bad.
The elder told me I'd fail. Good thing I never listened.
Yeah, probably not the best setup for Ice Club. I thought even this package was gonna make this fast enough, but the truck was very slow. Yeah, maybe just survive into stopwatches the line. Wait, it's over? Yeah, that was our 10th win. Game with Restorative Club. The heal was crucial sustain. Yeah, I feel like you really need a damage enchant on this, but depends where your freezes are coming from, I guess. That's infinite? Nope. Goes until you get 10. Or crits. I don't know, most of the Ice Clubs that I lose to both have crit and a damage enchant, but... Like, this had a damage enchant but no crit, and it felt real scuffed. Like, Stopwatch and Fort. Instead of Fort, I guess you get multicast on the Ice Club. I don't know, I tend to really hate Fort. I feel like everyone else takes advantage of Fort better than you do. Like, you get multicast on your really long cooldown stuff, but the people playing just, like, silencers and phonographs kill you before you get to do your thing. But I played a Legend? I cycled through all the heroes. There's a lot of Vanessa on ranked right now. I think the most common build you run into is either Crow's Nest single weapon or ammo. I think my last game to get to Legend, I played Dually. I think. If that was the question, but... The freeze on damage item... At 0.1 when he had 7k shield and I had 5k HP. It was there were so many clutch freeze timings there. It was... I think if you run that fight 100 times, we win, like, less than 10 of them. Doesn't Fort nerf you harder the shorter your CDs are? Yes, except the way the cooldowns work. If you have Phonograph, the way that it works is the Fort adds the time to the base, and then Phonograph reduces that. So if they have a 5-second cooldown, it goes to a 7-second cooldown, and it gets halved down to 3.5 seconds from Phonograph. So, like, you're getting half value on the cooldown increase there. And, well, yeah, you're getting double cast. That doesn't matter if you're dead before your items activate. It's really bad into, like, Atlatl, too. If they have a large Atlatl with Obsidian on it. Because then Atlatl is just I think it ends up being a 1.2 second cooldown. But yeah, I feel like Fort comps just don't make a whole lot of sense with all of the other way other comps get CDR and how that CDR interacts with Fort. Every time I'm in a Fort comp, you just, like, run into silencers and die, run into Atlatls and die, run into phonographs and die. What is Vanessa ammo build? Early game, it's like double barrel, just all the items with ammo on them, you upgrade them, play like a ramrod on the board to get crit chance. And then you can either pivot into big flat damage with skills or figurehead, or you can pivot into the, when you use an ammo item, burn the opponent with powder keg. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to build it out into the late game or the mid game. You can also build it into Crow's Nest too, if you've just got a big double barrel. You can play Crow's Nest, Ramrod, Double Barrel, Silencer, and some filler item. Look at this phonograph. It's a song by Nickel Front. I think it's way easier to pocket watch with a Fort. To live 2 seconds longer, but having all of their CDs... Well, that's the thing. It's not actually making all of their CDs 2 seconds longer if they're in a board that plays around it. Like, if your opponent's playing at Lotl, they just kill you in 5 seconds still. If they're playing, like, Boulder with Silencer, they're still killing you in roughly the same amount of time. You're getting half value on your Fort in the phonographs. But yeah, when you hit good matchups, it's fine. It's just there's so many bad matchups for it that get more value out of it than you do. And you can only afford to drop 1 or 2 fights before you're dead. So just, like, being 70% against the field isn't where you want to be. Especially when it's a 3-slot item on your board. Kind of a meme build like Subdam. I mean, I think it's better than that. It just has bad matchups that kind of kill it for me. It's not a thing that I want to aim for. I want my late game pig builds to be good into more stuff. We are on a tangent. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, there is still another game to play. Hope you guys stick around.